And welcome back to another segment of Our Voice, Our Opinion. Today we want to welcome our special guest, Miss Jeanette, to our panel, and we're going to see what she has to say. So we're going to jump right in it. We're going to talk about, do guys really know when they're being hit on?
Yes.
I'm going to have to say no.
Yes.
Well, now we have two women with two totally different opinions.
Curious.
Yes.
I want to find out.
So I will go with our guest first and say, you say no.
Mm-hmm.
So why do you say no that guys don't know when they're being hit on?
One, I believe because guys, it's in media, like you said, media and like just our social norm, men usually give women compliments. So when it's given, it's either like, I'm not too sure, is she being serious, or is this a joke, or is she even feeling me? Because they're not used to getting compliments. So if a man is not used to getting one because he's giving all the time, then I don't think he's gonna know, hey, this young lady's really into me.
That's a good point. She's making a strong point.
What you say about that?
All right, but that's off. If a man knows he's being hit on, it's different than the compliment. Because as a woman, and I'm gonna be straight here, when I get ready to hit on a man, I'm gonna be intentional about everything. When a woman hits on a man, it's intentional based on the character of a man. Men are sexual. Okay. So, and when I get ready to hit on a man, not compliment him, when I get ready to hit on a man, I am going to address his nature, which is sexual. So I believe that when a woman is intentional about approaching a man seriously, he won't have to second guess. If anything, he may have to pray. But and I'm being very serious. When a woman is being intentional about that type of approach, I'm not talking about, Isaac, your suit looks nice. Like that there's something different about that exchange versus, you look nice in that suit today.
But I think
that's a very different intention.
It is different, but I think men too. It just depends on what type of guy it is. We're on guard also because men are always being accused of sexual harassment. We always he's the man whore or this or that. So men are like always kind of like pulling back, if you will.
But I think he may be pulling back in from the perspective of, man, that felt really good, or that felt really nice, or that compliment made me feel a certain way. Right. So is she really approaching me? Is she really coming after me that way? But what I'm saying is that's a compliment. But women will be intentional. If that man opens that floodgate like just a little flirt back, and depending on that woman's response, men are not that naive. If a man is interested,
let me say this. As a man, I would say everyone's different, but you try to be as respectful as possible. But women today are getting very bold. You know, I don't know if you fellas can relate. And sometimes we purposely try to ignore you because your boldness is so strong. And the boldness of flirtation is beyond a simple touch and a simple wink wink or a wave wave. It can get very beyond. It can get
physical.
Maybe physical or visually. What's a nice word to say?
No, just say it.
Overly enhanced. You know. For example, I remember telling my wife a story about I was at my job and a coworker tried hitting on me, and I didn't pay her attention because I wasn't interested at all. So she became more aggressive to the point where she removed a certain clothing item that was very visual. And so to the point where I was shocked and I had to say, God, get out of my office, you know. So men, I believe, are aware, but we try to be respectful as much as possible. And if we're not interested, we're not going to entertain that back.
And that's
not something new, though. I mean, you're thinking that this is progression. This is something that increased over time. Is that what you're saying?
No. I'm saying, men, we recognize compliments, but certain flirtatious attitudes. If we're not interested, we're going to ignore it.
And that's a difference.
And Keisha, I think Keisha was actually on point on a woman would be more sexual intent.
I think it's
or
both.
from a sexual perspective. When, no. I'm saying when she's doing a flirting, it's going to be more around the sexual aspect of things because men are sexual. You know what I'm saying? And in order to reach them, to let them see the message or hear the message, they're going to come from a sexual perspective.
Right.
Case in point, Joseph, when he was being attacked by his master's wife. You know what I'm saying? She didn't come with, oh, you got nice shoes on. You know what I'm saying? Or you got a nice robe on. Nah, she came hard. You know what I'm saying? She came up to him, rubbed him, did everything that she was explaining to him. She came from a physical perspective to let Joseph know, I want you. I want you. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna let this be known. So that's the thing that you see nowadays. But women will do that.
The question
do you notice it coming?
Do you know?
Yeah, you would know
notice it.
Yeah,
a lot of times he noticed it, but she had. It was like it's an initial. It's like, did that just happen? Because it does not happen often. Men, we're the
it doesn't happen often.
We are the ones that go out and get the woman.
If it's subtle, you won't notice.
Men
would not notice that.
Women have said,
they would not notice.
I do not
subtle
agree.
movements.
I do not agree that
would
that
not
doesn't happen often. I've been in the car with a friend who's gotten
not that
naked
it don't
text
happen.
messages from a female,
Right?
And I'm sitting. I mean, it's just we're driving in the car. I'm like.
But is he like, is she flirting with me? He don't question that.
No,
if he get naked,
He's like, I'm not interested.
if he get boobs and butts in his phone, he's not gonna be like, I think she likes me.
Yes,
No,
definitely.
That's what I'm saying. That's exactly my point. If she's hitting on him, if a woman wants a man, there's not much that she won't do when she's ready to go after it. Case in point, what you just said.
But
she was ready
went
to.
hard,
That's exactly my point.
After she realized, she was like, hey, you know, maybe
Right,
I'm not doing enough. So she went harder.
Exactly. So she's gonna make it clear.
What I'm saying about Joseph and White, they will come harder.
But I think today's generation it's different because
They're
women
too sexual.
are very aggressive.
So that's the point.
I mean, it's not
that a man is naive. He may not being naive and being not interested are two different things. So it's not that I don't think a man is naive. It's just that y'all ain't interested.
Well, I think we are interested when those guys are single and haven't been married for 15 years.
Oh, hi Kim.
But no, I would say for most men across the board, that initial men don't see it. Because I've had women say, "Oh, yeah, I noticed that such and such guy. I noticed exactly what he had on." It's like,
oh, yeah,
you didn't even look at him.
But
Yeah, I did notice.
And guess what?
Like,
a woman will
guys don't see that.
A woman will see another woman flirting. And if you didn't pick up on that, that other woman would be like, you know she like you, right? I'm like,
You're like,
no, I can't tell. You can tell. No, y'all must speak a different language than I speak.
Exactly.
I'm better on verbal cues.
Yeah.
I'm better on verbal cues.
Now, let me tell you, there's a difference between
out.
a woman being flirtatious and hitting on you. So I mean, maybe we're getting into semantics here, but a woman can be flirtatious and a woman can be straight up hitting on you.
And you're right.
I really think that I think there's an obvious difference because some women are naturally flirtatious and don't even want anything to do with you. But to me, when you say a woman is hitting on you, that's intentional.
The thing is, the second
so
part of
funny.
the question was, do you know when women are flirting with you also? And I think that, guys don't notice it. But it's like you were saying, well, ask your wife. She might say, it might be 5 chicks that are around me, if you will. And she might say, well, don't go next to that girl right there. You're too close to her. And I'm like, well, what's the big deal? You don't mind these other 4 because she picks up on what that one chick is doing. She's like, oh no, she's doing too much. You stay away from her.
Is that reverse too?
I honestly think it's easier for us to pick up on flirtation when people are hitting on us. Because like I said earlier, we get hit on so much. So it's just like, hey, okay, this is happening. Ha ha he. If you don't like the person, you smile it off. And like you say, your wife can tell out of a group of 5 women which one she doesn't want you to be next to.
Right.
We already have that. We have like, okay, you know what?
But we don't need an action to be able to do that. We read chemistry very well. So what I'm saying is sometimes it doesn't even have to get into the intent of something happening. We can walk into a room and survey them and be like, you stay away from her. Like her right there.
Exactly.
And there doesn't even have to be an exchange made. She may not even have to say a word to you.
Right.
But you know your man, you know what he is attracted to.
Right.
And if that's gonna be a weakness, and the chick may be completely innocent.
What
But
if
if
he
I know
don't
that's
know?
his weakness,
What if you don't know?
you
I
can
don't
say what
think
you
guys,
want.
no, I don't think you guys have that. I don't think men have that genuine. I don't think they genuinely have that. It takes a while. It takes a bunch of flirt.
not
Now
my
it's like,
fault.
I'm in your face. That's when they're like, oh, you've been flirting with me for 3 months now?
We're,
Like, I
we're,
didn't know this.
we're cavemen,
It's
and
not
we
my
don't
fault.
we don't notice certain things. Like we're just straightforward. If you say, "Oh, this is what I want," it's like, "Oh, okay, I understand." But if you do subtle things, most of the time men won't recognize it. But
So
we're gonna.
when you want a man, go after it.
If you show some
go after
skin,
him.
then we notice.
But you don't want to scare him. You don't want to scare him.
Yeah, because if you're too loose, a guy don't want you. So that's another topic for another time. So we'll be right back after this and stay.